Well, we've waited about 4 minutes, so hopefully everybody has joined. And if not, they can certainly follow along if they're a little bit late when they join. So I'm just going to read a couple of things to you in case there's new people with us this week. So this is, as I said, session 2 of 4 sessions weekly through the month of April. They're intended to be completed in a stable chair with no arms, but can also be done while standing. If you can't make every session, they will be recorded and available online. Your feedback is important to us, and so we did send out a survey after last week's session. And if some of you have not filled it out, we'd appreciate it if you could. It will help us moving forward if we're going to continue this after April. So I'm going to read the health disclaimer to you again. I declare that I do not have any medical condition which I believe should stop me from participating in a YogaBreathe session. I hold the New Brunswick Lung Association harmless from any liability in the event that I sustain any personal injury while participating in YogaBreathe sessions. I understand the statement as read and take responsibility for monitoring my personal health in the YogaBreathe sessions. So with us, of course, again today is Chantal Babineau. Chantal has volunteered with us for a number of years now. She's a registered respiratory therapist, and she used to run our YogaBreathe when we would hold it on a physical site. So she's well familiar with the program. So that being said, at the end of the session, there will also be a contact information for me if you have any lung health related questions you would like to email me about. And so I'll now turn it over to Chantal.
Perfect. Everyone can see me?
There, perfect.
Perfect. Okay, let's try this again. So sitting on your chair, you can go in the middle, or if you want more challenge, you go closer to the edge. But if you have mobility issues, I would suggest middle or even sitting back and have your back supported. So now, when we know where we are, we're going to start the first exercise. I'm going to do the same exercise as last week. And thank you for all your comments, positive comments from last week. I do appreciate them. So our first exercise, I want your feet planted to the floor, 90 degrees with your ankles, 90 degrees with your knees, and also 90 degrees to your torso, to your hips, to your torso. Your shoulders are a little bit back, straight back, your hands on your thighs. So some people can't do all exercise. I have some modification for some exercise, and others you cannot do. You can still breathe with us and practice your breathing. Even though you can't do that specific exercise, you can join us further with other exercises that you are capable of doing. Okay, so everyone has to listen to their bodies, and that's the most important thing. Also to have good posture. Okay, so you have the good posture. We have our hands on our thighs. We're going to slide our hands to our knees, straight arm. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in as our shoulders going up to our ears, and then we release that breath as we're releasing those shoulders back to neutral. We'll do 5 of those. Okay, so nice deep breath in, our shoulders to our ears, and then release that breath and put it back to neutral. 4 more. In and up, and then down and release. 3 more. And down and release. 2 more. Remember to keep those shoulders back. And then release to neutral. And 1 more. And out. And shake it. And take a sip of your water. That's very important. Same thing. I'm going to do a little bit more challenging, so I'll put myself a little bit to the edge of my seat, or put where you want. You be aware where you're sitting on your chair. Same thing, your feet flat to the ground, 90 degrees. So when I say 90 degrees, it's 90 degrees from your ankle to your knee, to your knee, to your hip, straight back, shoulders back. So both of them, you can have your legs width to your hips, hands on your thighs. And we're gonna be doing our feet this time. So when we take a deep breath in, our toes will point up to the ceiling, keeping our heels planted to the floor. And as we release that breath, we're gonna bring it down our feet. So 5 of those. So nice deep breath in as we're pointing up. And we release everything as we're pointing down. Nice deep breath in. Toes up, toes down, breathe out, 3 more, toes up, nice breath in, tap down, out, 2 more, in and up, down and tap, and release, 1 more, in and up, down and tap. Very good. Now, we're going to combine those 2 exercises. So just take a little break here. Okay. Now we're going to combine those 2. So everything 90 degrees again. Feet planted, our ankles 90 degrees to our knees, 90 degrees, hip 90 degrees, back straight, and shoulders back. Now hands will glide to our knees. We're gonna squeeze those knees as we're putting our shoulders up to our ears and your toes up to the ceiling. Okay, so again, nice deep breath in, everything up, and squeeze those knees, and then release everything. Everything down. Okay, that's 1, 4 more. Up and in, down and out. Up and in, down and release, go to neutral. 2 more. And release. 1 more. And release. I'm just gonna put the music a little bit down as I notice it's going up in the volume. There we go. Excellent. Now, take a break, get some water. Okay, now we did this. Then, because we worked so much, every part of our body, we're going to take a little break. So we're going to sit to the end, like towards the back of our chair to support that back and rest it for a little bit. Your feet planted still to the ground. Your ankles are 90 degrees. Your knees is 90 degrees. Your back is against the back of your chair. Your shoulders are a little bit down and back, and your hands are resting on your thighs. Your right hand will be gliding on the left side under your diaphragm and following those ribs on that side. Again, we're going to be breathing normally. So I just want you to be aware of the breath going in and out of your lungs and those ribs moving under your hand. So just 4 nice breath in and out very easily. Okay. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. Just be aware, just observe. And 1 more. Now we're going to put more pressure to that palm of our hands and those fingers. So it does like a resistance. We'll be breathing against that resistance. So 4 nice deep breath in and out. So nice deep breath in as we're pushing that hand, and release as to neutral when we're releasing that breath. 3 more. Nice deep breath in, against, and then release, relax. 2 more. In and out. Out and relax. 2 more. In and out. And relax. 1 more. And relax. We're going to return that right hand to our side, left hand, same thing. We're going across our chest on the other side, and under your diaphragm, we still feel those ribs on that side. Make sure that your back is still straight, your shoulders a little bit down, and we're just normally breathing, so just observe the movement. Nice deep breath in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Perfect. Now, more pressure on that palm and those fingers to create a resistance as we're breathing in, as we're pushing that hand out. Nice deep breath in. And then relax and release that air when it goes back to neutral. 4 more. Nice deep breath in and out. And breathe out. And release. 3 more. Nice deep breath in as we're pushing that hand. And release that breath and that hold. 2 more. Nice deep breath in and out. Last one. Nice deep breath in and out. And relax that hand back on your left thigh. So shake it out a little bit. Take some water. So this time what we're going to do is still rest that back on the back of our chair. Everything is 90 degrees. Our hands on our thighs. Now we're going to imagine that our hands are still where they were when we're doing resistance. So when I say imagine, is that I want you to expand this way and this way. So as we're taking a deep breath in, you're trying to expand all those lung capacity, and then as you release, everything goes back to neutral. Okay, 5 of those. And remember to have your shoulders down. Nice deep breath in and out. 4 more. And out. 3 more. And out. 2 more. And out. And last one. Nice deep breath in. And release. Take a break. Okay. For more of a challenge, I'm gonna go midway in my seat. You go where you're comfortable, okay? Now, this one is gonna be a little bit more opposite of what we were just doing. So the same thing. The feet are flat on the ground, grounded. Your ankles and knees are 90 degrees. And also your hips to the part, and your knees to your hips are 90 degrees, strong back, shoulders back, hands on thighs. Now we're gonna be putting our hands to our knees, having a straight arm. Back is straight, we're not crunching forward, back is straight, shoulders back. But when we're going to be bending, we'll be bending from our hips, right? So we're going to bend over as we're breathing out and bending those elbows. When we go back to neutral with that strong back straight, we want to take a nice deep breath in. So we'll do 5 of those. So nice deep breath in. Then release it as we're going forward. Bend those elbows and go as far as you can, okay? If you don't, you go midway, that's okay. Nice deep breath in. And relax. So if you can only go midway and you feel that is the furthest you can go, that's okay. If you're more flexible and you want to put almost your head between your knees, that's okay also. Just listen to your body, okay? 4 more. So we have straight arms. And as we're bending those elbows and going forward, we're breathing everything out. Then nice deep breath in as we're going neutral with that strong back and shoulders back. 3 more, going down and bend. Back to neutral, nice deep breath in. 2 more, and out and down. Up and nice deep breath in. 1 more. And back up. And release. Okay. So this one, I'm going to be still mid-point in my chair. It's called a rocking chair. So I would not advise people to go too much on the edge of their chair because they'll slip off their chair. If you do have hip problems or back problems, you can do the motion without picking up your knee and just doing the intertwined fingers and just going up and down the motion and following the breathing pattern. If you have no issue with your lower back or your hips, then you can do the full mention. So again, our feet planted to the ground, 90 degrees with our ankles, 90 degrees with our knees, and 90 degrees with our hips, strong back, shoulders back. Now we're going to intertwine those fingers of both hands and we're going to go directly at our right knee. You have your bone of your knee, it's just going to go underneath and hug that knee. Now, as you're hugging that knee, remember to have the back straight, your shoulders down, not up to your ears. They have to be down. And remember to go as far as you feel comfortable doing it, okay? We do not want people to hurt themselves. Also, no jerking motion, everything in slow control movement, okay? So, as we're here, we're gonna take a nice deep breath in and then hug that knee, lift that heel, lift those toes, rock back. And then as we're walking forward, we're breathing out. Don't hold your breath. Slowly. Toe, heel, and relax. Okay? As I said, slow, no jerking motions. Okay? So hug that knee. Nice deep breath in as we're lifting that heel, toes. Rock back, rock forward, breathe out. Toes, heel, and relax. 3 more. Nice deep breath in, rock back, rock forward, toe, heel, and relax. 2 more. Nice deep breath, rock back, rock forward, And one more. Nice deep breath in, heel, toe, rock back. Rock forward, breathe everything out. Toe, heel, and shake that leg a bit. We're gonna do the same thing. So we make sure that you're all 90 degrees. Strong back, shoulders back. Intertwine those hands. We're gonna go for that left knee. Under that bone, we're gonna hug that knee. Remember that your back is straight and your shoulders are back. We're gonna take a nice deep breath in and slowly lift that heel and those toes as we're rocking back. As we're rocking forward, we're bringing everything out. Toes, heel, and relax. Excellent. Remember, back straight and those shoulders back. Okay, nice deep breath in. Heel, toe, rock back slowly. Nice deep breath in. And out. Rock forward. Toe, heel, and relax. 3 more. Nice deep breath in. Rock back. Rock forward. Slowly. Excellent. 2 more. Nice deep breath in. Slowly rock back. Rock forward. Breathe everything out. Toe, heel, and relax. Again, last time. Nice deep breath in as we're rocking back. Rock forward. Excellent. Take a break. Shake it out. We're halfway there. Very good. Now, we're going to continue. We're going to take half of that exercise with the rocking chair. Lift our knee up, and then we'll do the figure 4. Again, with the figure 4, if you have knee or hip problems, you can do the lady die and keep your your hands on your knees and just bend over as we're breathing out. Bend those elbows as we're going back to neutral. Nice deep breath in. If you have some issues. If you do not have issues, you're gonna do the same thing that I'm doing. Just intertwine those hands again. Go see that right knee under. We're gonna hug it. And then we're gonna slowly pull it back towards us. Take our left hand to that left ankle. Put it on our left knee. Now, the supporting leg has to be 90 degrees. So foot flat to the floor, 90 degrees with your ankle, your knee, your hip, strong back. Left hand on that bone of that ankle. Right hand on the right knee. Now we're figure 4. And as we're doing figure 4, it's the same thing. As we're bending over, we're breathing out. As we're coming back to neutral, we're taking a deep breath in. Our elbows are straight at a neutral spot, but as we're bending over, our elbows are bending also. Okay? So again, straight back, shoulders back. Nice deep breath in. And then release your breath as you're bending over. And nice deep breath in as you're going back to neutral. Perfect. Okay, everything is 90 degrees. Shoulders down. Again, breathe everything out as we're bending forward. And back to neutral. Nice deep breath in. Excellent. 3 more. Breathing out. Back in, straight back. 2 more. Excellent. Back to neutral. Nice deep breath in. And 1 more. Back to neutral. And hug that knee and slowly put it back to the floor, toes and heel. Okay, excellent. Just gonna take a little bit of water. We're gonna do our left side. Okay, if you have hip problems or back problems, we do the lady die. So your foot over your left foot over your right foot, hands on those knees as you're bending over, breathe out, and then you're bending at the elbows, you're going back straight. So if you have issues, if you do not have issues, again, we're going to do the rocking horse. We're going to intertwine those hands, hug that left knee, bring it up to you slowly. Take that right hand to that left ankle, put that left ankle on your right knee, make sure the supporting leg of your right side is 90 degrees from ankle to knee to hip, strong back, shoulders back. Your left hand is on that bone of your right knee, and your right hand is on that left knee, and your right hand is on that left ankle. There we go. Figure 4. Okay, so straight all the time, not cooped up, straight with your shoulders back. And as we're going forward, your back is always straight, and you're just folding over as you're breathing out, and then back to neutral. Nice deep breath in. Okay, so breathe everything out as you're bending those elbows. Back to neutral, straight arms, nice strong back. Again, breathe everything out. Bend over. Back to neutral, nice deep breath in. 3 more, and again, breathe everything out. Back to neutral. And again. And back to neutral. Excellent. And hug that knee. Gently put it back to the floor. Toes, heel, and relax. Shake it out. Now that we worked a lot of those major muscles, I want you to sit in the back, your back supported to give you a little bit of a rest. Now we're gonna go for our neck. So feet on the ground, 90 degrees, everything, strong back, shoulders back, hands on thighs. Your right hand, middle finger, and index finger will go follow the left side. The collarbone is between your index and middle finger. Your last 3 fingers gonna go under that collarbone. Stretch a little bit of that skin. So nice strong back against that chair. We're gonna take a nice deep breath in and out as we're releasing that left hand. Nice deep breath in and out as we're gonna turn our head opposite to that left side. Nice deep breath in and feel that stretch. With only our eyes and not our head, we're gonna look up to the ceiling like we're gazing stars. Nice deep breath in. And then our hand back to our thighs as we're looking down to the floor only with our eyes. Nice deep breath in and out. Our head to neutral, nice deep breath in and out. Release that right hand and put it on our right thigh. Where our left hand, same thing, middle finger and index finger will find that collarbone between those 2 fingers midway. With the last 3 fingers, we're gonna go under that collarbone and pull that skin a little bit. Nice deep breath in, strong back, shoulders back. With our hand, we'll just let it go, our right hand, like a Raggedy Doll. Nice deep breath in. And we're gonna turn our head the opposite side. Nice stretch, nice deep breath in. With only our eyes, not our head, we're gonna look up at the ceiling. Nice deep breath in. And out. Then return that right hand to that thigh and our eyes back to the floor. Nice deep breath in and out. And return back to neutral our neck. Nice deep breath in and out. And again, release. Again, we're going to do our right side, middle finger and then finger following that left clavicle, the last 3 fingers pulling down that a little of that skin. Nice deep breath in and out. Release that left hand. Nice deep breath in and out. Turn our head opposite. Nice deep breath in and out. Looking up to the ceiling and putting back our left hand to our thigh. Nice deep breath in and out. Returning our neck back to neutral. Nice deep breath in and out. And release that right hand and put it on the right thigh. Our left hand and the middle and then this finger will follow that collarbone way. Our 3 last fingers will put down that sorry, the phone is ringing. Putting that that skin down. Nice deep breath in and out. Turn that head to our left. Nice deep breath in and out, and release that hand. With our eyes and only our eyes, we're going to look up at the ceiling. Nice deep breath in and out, and return that right hand as we're looking down to the floor. Nice deep breath in and out, and then release our head to neutral. Nice deep breath in and out, and then shake it a little bit. Take our breath. Now, this is a standing position. So people who cannot stand with mobility issues can sit and do the rotation of their neck, their shoulders back 5 times and 5 times forward as they're putting their hands on their knees. So every time you're breathing in as your shoulders goes up to your ears, and breathe out as they're going down. Now, people who can stand and has low blood pressure, take a nice deep breath in before you stand and take your time. We're going to go behind our chair. And if you still have some mobility issues, you have your chair in front of you. Your feet will be planted to the ground. Your legs will be a little bit wider than your hips. So that's going to support more and have more stability. You do not lock your knees. Your knees have a little bend. Your back is straight, your shoulders back. Okay. So the same thing, you can put your hands on at the chair to have some support. So as we're doing rotation backwards, 5 of these, and then rotation forward, 5 of those. Okay. So nice deep breath in as it's going close to your ears, and then release. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do Raggedy Doll. So if you can't stand, the same thing, you're sitting, I want you to put your fingers on top of your shoulders so you look like a little chicken with their wings, and I just want you slowly to go one side and the other, 5 on each side. If you do not have that issue, you will be doing the same thing as me. Your hips are wider than apart. You have a bend in your knees. So straight back, shoulders back. And it's going to be Raggedy Doll. I'm just pushing my seat so you can see me. Please have something close to you. So your torso will stay there, but your hands are raggedy and they'll be flopping sideways, right? So this is straight and strong. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, the mountain pose, you can do it sitting down. If you are in a wheelchair or mobility is a big issue for you, so you would just go sideways, midway, or full, depends your range. And then your palms together, press really tight as you're breathing out to heart center and release. If you do not have issues you do the same thing as me. Again, have a chair next by in case. So your feet, your toes are spread out like roots of a tree. You're a little bit, your feet are a little bit wider than your hips, a little bend to your those knees, strong back, shoulders back. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in, palms forward to the top of our fingers as far as we can to the ceiling. Then press those palms together, press it hard as you're breathing out to heart center and release. Nice deep breath in, press out and out. And one more. And press out. Okay, and that's it. So namaste, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next week. So bye.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me, Chantal?
Yes, I can.
Oh, great. I just actually moved over to a different chair. Again, thank you everyone for joining us this week. And we hope to see you again same time next week. Take care and stay safe.